You know when you're reading a manhwa and the characters are just too smart that sometimes they think completely out of the box and even outplay you and your imaginations and assumptions? I swear, that'd be hella amazing and mesmerizing too. And yeah, why not? So, yeah, if you're really looking for that kind of manhwa to read, I mean, you're at the right place because yes sir, today we've come with the manhwa with a smart main character to read who will surely amaze you with their capability. So now, without hosting any single second of delay, let's dive into our today's list. Number 10. Kim Gong-Ja from SSS-Class Suicide Hunter. Kim Gong-Ja, who was shown to have a pitiful personality full of jealousy and spitefulness towards the successful, but yet too he wanted to become someone successful, someone worthy of recognition and glory unlike himself at the time. As the story moves on, this below average hunter's life changed when he received a S-rank skill card for the toxic envy he developed. His gifted S-rank skill card, of course, allowed him to receive the power of those who killed him. Number 9. Yohan Lee from The Deepest of My Secrets. Yohan Lee is one of the main characters in My Deepest Secret, who also was a student of law at H University. All happened when an unfortunate incident occurred that resulted in the false arrest of someone very close to him. He was helpless as he couldn't protect them as the police took him away. Unable to convince anyone of the man's innocence, including Yo-Jun, a young police officer at the time, traumatized by this incident, Yohan quit his pursuit in comics and became a law student in the university. Number 8. Sehan Kim from Your Turn to Player. Sehan Kim already knew how to play the game 10 years ago. A group of gods turned everyone who was ever on Earth transformed into players of a game where they were expected to kill monsters in real life, and also they could lose their life for real too. Well, and he was aware that everyone except him dies at the end. But the twist played out when he was handed another chance to go back in time to where he can possibly change the ending. Number 7. Kang Han-soo from FFF-CLASS TRASHHERO. Yeah, that's a cool title. Kang Han-soo, the main protagonist of the series, FFF-CLASS TRASHHERO, who was just a normal Korean student on Earth, later he was summoned to the whole another world of Fantasia, and luckily became one of the chosen heroes as well. And not only that, but he was also a student of Fantasia Academy. He was then not just only called Trash Hero, but also #1 problem child from his teacher, but also the fact that he couldn't hide that he was also the strongest. Number 6. Yeon-Woo Cha from SECONDLIFERANKER. Yeon-Woo's life was always listed as full of tragedies. While he was young, his father passed away and his mother became sick with terminal illnesses. While his mother was sick on bed, his younger brother disappeared. Eventually, his mother passed away and there was no news of brother for 5 years, and at least he was found dead too. Yeah, that was pretty sad. But then always, he later became a player and reawakened as a human who was held with the dragon bloodline after receiving the powers from the pocket watch of Cha Jeong-woo. After that, he decides to continue to climb the tower, taking revenge on those who betrayed him and his brother and killed him. Number 5. Dokja Kim from Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Kim Dokja was said to be the sole reader of a novel called 3 Ways to Survive in a Ruined World, while he was one to follow up the novel till the end. But when every one day the real world emerged with the same novel that Kim was found of, 3 Ways to Survival in a Ruined World, where as we all knew that Kim Dokja was the person to know each and every lines of the novel, so therefore before his unique knowledge of the novel, he becomes vital to his survival as Kim Dokja and his party members progress through the scenarios, where they faced increasingly difficult threats and life or death challenges, as their aim was to destroy the star stream that demands their suffering, as Kim was the vital player. Number 4. Arthur Leywin from The Beginning After the End. Arthur Leywin, the main protagonist of the series, where in his previous life he was a king named Gray, but then he was reincarnated into a new world on the continent of the Dicathan into the Leywin family, and that's when Gray decided that he would rectify his mistakes he did on his previous life, as he then, now, fully is determined to live his life to the fullest, to be loved and surrounded and by friends and family. Number 3. Zhou Yifan from Demon Emperor. Zhou Yifan, the main protagonist of Demon Emperor, who was an orphan but then later became the Demon Magic Emperor of the Holy Land, and it was also said that he was so strong that the other 7 emperors were so scared of him that they all aligned against him. But they chose the cowardly way to kill him through backstabbing him from his own disciple. But he was also then reincarnated into Zhou, Fan's body, but only his body was changed, meanwhile the mind was yet the same. It was later confirmed that Zhou Yifan reincarnated many times before the demonic emperor's round. The 9th Nether Emperor told that he was always observed and instructed Zhou Yifan's reincarnation to perfection so that Zhou Yifan could defeat the heavenly emperor, but still he failed. Until Zhou Fan's round. Number 2. Ijin from Mercenary Enrollment. Ijin from the main protagonist of Mercenary Enrollment, who also was a fan of Mercenary and victim of a plane crash, who later reunites with his family after a decade after that, when he tried to be a normal high school student and protect the family he had not seen in years, but criminals and kidnappers thwart his path. Even though he was left behind a decade and was already lacking the momentum, he was still at least as strong as soldiers of the special military force. He currently outclasses everyone in terms of combat skills introduced in the story, and also other than attending Shinen High School. Ijin works as part-time bodyguard at the SW Group security team along with a fellow classmate called Sungjo. Number 1. Song Jin-woo. Well, Song Jin-woo from Solo Leveling. Song Jin-woo, the main protagonist of Solo Leveling, who was infamously weak E-rank hunter at the very beginning of the plotline, but then the twist came in action as he got the chance of a lifetime when he was selected as the player of the system, giving him the unique ability to grow in strength without restraint. And then, by taking advantage of the opportunities offered to him by the system, Jin-woo, witnessing this true strength, eventually rose to power as humanity's greatest hunter and the second Shadow Monarch. And yes, there we conclude our today's video with this list, and before we leave, make sure you leave with a thumbs up on the video, and if you really did enjoy it, please do comment in the comment section below. And always, there's also any type of suggestion that you guys have or any query, of course, you gotta just put it down in the comment section, and make sure that you subscribe so you won't be missing out on any of our updates and our videos. My name is Khan, and I'm the voice of the voiceless. Till another one, see ya! Peace out and take care, homies.